Hi, my name is Ruiz, and this is my audition video for the Texas Shakespeare Festival. I've been acting for about 4 years now, but I'm always looking for more training and experience with other more developed actors and entertainers so that I can improve as an actor and entertainer under their belt. A lot of my training actually comes from Shakespeare and improvisation. I started doing Shakespeare at East Los Angeles College and improvisation at the Groundlings. As I improved on improvisation, I got a chance to work with a group in Hollywood called the Neon Venus Theater Group, where we did long-form improvisation from the suggestion that an audience member would give us. As I started finishing school, I decided to go out and audition to any local theater places I could to see what kind of work I can get. Some of my most recent works include Balthazar from A Noise Within productions of Romeo and Juliet, Nick Bottom the Weaver from Inner City Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream, and I got a chance to assistant stage manage for Richard III's at Griffith Park Free Shakespeare Festival. So yeah, a lot of Shakespeare under my belt, that's for sure. I don't play any instruments per se, but I do know how to beatbox, and I feel like that is my instrument. So I'll give you an example of this. That's an example of my beatboxing. Like I said before, I'm always looking to improve myself as an actor and entertainer. So if you need me to learn some type of choreography or some type of instruments, I will work my hardest to make sure that it's performance level ready. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I hope you enjoy these monologues. For my first monologue, I'll be doing Prince Hal from Henry IV, Part 1. Thank you. Do not think so. You shall not find it so. And heaven forgive them that so much have swayed your majesty's good thoughts away from me. I will redeem all this on Percy's head, and in the closing of some glorious day be bold to tell you that I am your son. When I will wear a garment all of blood, and stain my favors in a bloody mask, which washed away shall scour my shame with it. And that shall be the day when ere it lights that this same child of honor and renown, this gallant Hotspur, this all-praised knight, and your unthought of Harry chance to meet, for every honor sitting on his helm, when they were multitudes, and on my head my shames redoubled. For the time will come that I shall make this northern youth exchange his glorious deeds for my indignities. Percy is but my factor, good my lord, to engross up glorious deeds on my behalf. And I will call him to so strict account that he shall render every glory up, yea, even the slightest worship of his time, or I will tear the reckoning from his heart. My second monologue is from Puck, from A Midsummer Night's Dream. My mistress with a monster is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals that work for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest, thick-skinned of that barren sort who, Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered in a break, when I did him at this advantage take. An ass's knoll I fixed on his head, and on his Thisbe must be answered it, and forth my mimic comes. Oh, when they him spy, as wild geese at the creeping fowler eye, or russet-pated choughs, many in sort, rising and cawing at the gun's report, sever themselves and madly sweep the sky. So at his sight away his fellows fly, and at our stamp here, o'er and o'er one falls, he murder, murder, murder cries, and help, help from Athens calls. I led them on in this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there. And in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked, and straightway loved an ass. My contemporary monologue is from The Glass Menagerie. I'll be playing Tom. Across the alley from us was the Paradise Dance Hall. On evenings in spring, the windows and doors were opened and the music came outdoors. Sometimes the lights were turned out, except for a large glass sphere that hung from the ceiling. It would turn slowly about and filter the dusk with delicate rainbow colors. Then the orchestra played a waltz or a tango, something that had a slow and sensuous rhythm. Couples would come outside to the relative privacy of the alley. You could see them kissing behind ash pits and telephone poles. This was the compensation for lives that passed like mine, without any change or adventure. Adventure and change were imminent in this year. They were waiting around the corner for all these kids. Oh, suspended in the mist over Birch's garden, caught in the folds of Chamberlain's umbrella. In Spain there was Guernica. But here, there was only hot swing music and liquor, dance halls, bars and movies and sex that hung in the gloom like a chandelier and flooded the world with brief, deceptive rainbows. All the world was waiting for bombardments. For my singing piece, I'll be doing Soon It's Gonna Rain from the Fantastics. Thank you. Soon it's gonna rain, I can see it. Soon it's gonna rain, I can tell. Soon it's gonna rain. What are we gonna do? Soon it's gonna rain, I can feel it. Soon it's gonna rain, I can tell. Soon it's gonna rain. What'll we do with you? We'll find 4 limbs of a tree, we'll build 4 walls and a floor, we'll bind it over with leaves, then duck inside to stay. Then we'll let it rain, we'll not feel it. Then we'll let it rain, rain pell-mell. then we'll not complain if it never stops at all. We'll live our life within these four